We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Number 22 is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
First pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening.
Hey.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. The 0-2 home. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Digging in now, Billy Hamilton, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass-the-baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Sandberg has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Votto has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds are down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Homer Bailey will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Homer Bailey. 3-pitch mix. Fastball, curveball, changeup. This guy...
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone!
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No outs, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for Tulowitzki. Looks like extra bases. And he is in there.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning, this one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. In now, Cal Ripken, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive to center field. Catch is made, runner tagging from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr., looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Got him. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Breaking ball in for a strike.
0-1.
To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, number 30. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Into the box, number 22. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr., and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing.
Swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Tony Gwynn, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, look at Scooter in time. That was exceptional. And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Peraza. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Nope,
Ball
that's
one.
down.
Bases are empty, one man out. In there, 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now at the plate, Homer Bailey. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Standing in, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Sandberg hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Ready now, Cal Ripken. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You execute.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Standing in, George Brett. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, number 30.
As he hits one on a line to left field.
And the Dodgers' bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, number 22.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Sliding stop by Jeanette. It's in time. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall is there to put it away and finally put. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. At the plate, Scooter Gennett. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. In is Joey Votto now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gwynn moves over. And the inning is over. Can't start any. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in now, Sandberg. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. Hamilton looking up. See you later, over the wall, a home run. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another shot now, George Brett. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting. This
high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In now, number 30, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, number 22. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back, no double play. Digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. From the belt, the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Duvall on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Dodgers lead this one 12-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Way out in front. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 0-2 the count to Suarez. Suarez is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Throw not. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's a matchup of David and Goliath between the Altoona Curve and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Number 22, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Here's another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Tauchman. First offering on its way. To first. He's got it. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So coming to the plate, Jose Osuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike in a dangerous location there. 1-2. And he struck him out. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Ronan Haig, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit there as Junior's aboard. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Coming to the plate now, Tony Gwynn. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Tuchman on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Coming to the plate now, Brooks Robinson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chacon has it in his tracks. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. Tuchman is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in, Jacob Stallings. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, no balls and a strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Hit back up the middle. Robinson has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tuchman has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box now, George Brett. One out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Gallegos is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, number 30. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chacon going back, and that one is gone!
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. and the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Left center, base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Griffey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip. Striding into the box, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. The pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Gwynn takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the Dodgers' bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. Robinson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. And next will be the Dodgers' cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. Tuckman is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Into the box now, Armando Gallegos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Settling in now, Brandon Mendel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 30 is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Ronan Haig. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Hit out towards second. Robinson is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Mendel is there, and he has it for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mendel is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Now in the box, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line drive to center field. Tuckman is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, James Chacon back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ripken has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Coming to the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Robinson. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nick Turley answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Shot toward right center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 22. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this.
And that's a home run into the top tank.
So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Griffey Jr. takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score as they extend their lead even further. Digging in once again, Tony Gwynn. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Standing in now, Brooks Robinson, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And the runner will score from first. Now the relay home. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. Next for the Dodgers, Mike Piazza. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Tauchman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So stepping in, Cal Ripken. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Ken Griffey. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Line drive, base hit to right.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Into the box, George Brett. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We played 4 full. The Dodgers lead it 12-0. Into the box now, Darren Keating.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of 2 really good pitchers, 2 power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
He's out.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Number 22 is there for it, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Next up for Los Angeles, number 30. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Into the box now, number 22.
This guy's having a pretty good week.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. Griffey takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Now batting, Tony Gwynn. He singled his last time up. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Just late. He's safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with 1 away. So digging in now, Brooks Robinson. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Gwynn rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from first. Robinson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Piazza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Talkman is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in, Cal Ripken. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chacon going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. Brett takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further. Stepping into the box, number 30. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
Yeah, man.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding in, Armando Gallegos. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gwynn coasts under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Brandon Mendel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.